Hi there, I am Aman and you are watching PTO classes. Today I am back with another topic of grammar for grade 7. Okay, so in the previous videos we have already done till adjectives. We have completed the 5 chapters of your grammar. We will have around 9 to 10 chapters for the half yearlies, and apart from that we have a few writing topics that we have done, the letter writing, the article of that, the notice. Okay, so we will see that what is there in this chapter, the chapter 6 of your grammar, that is determiners. Okay, so we will study determiners in this video, and we are focusing more on the grammar because the literature part is almost over for your half yearlies. 4 chapters and 4 poems we have covered. We have only one topic remaining, one chapter remaining with one poem that we will do in the next few weeks. But before that we will complete a few topics of grammar so that your course is complete and you understand the grammar as well. Okay, so we will do the grammar for a few weeks. We will complete 7 or 8 chapters, then we will move to the literature. So for the coming weeks we are going to do the grammar only. I hope you have understood the adjectives. Okay, the last video was a bit longer than expected, but that is a very important topic. I have not divided the video in 3 parts because that way you have to wait for a much longer period. So I have covered, I have taken a few more minutes, 5 to 8 minutes more, than to make a different video. So we have seen the adjectives in the previous video. I hope you have understood that, and we have covered the exercises also in that video. So I hope you have understood adjectives. If you have any doubts related to that, you can send your queries. And in today's video we are going to see the determiners, as I have already told you. So without wasting much time, let's start our today's topic, that is determiners. There is a confusion about determiners. When we hear the word determiners, we relate it with what? With articles. Okay, we get confused that determiners are articles only, but that is not the case. Determiners are is a very vast topic, and articles is a part of determiners. Okay, so what are determiners? Determiners are the helping words. Okay, these are the helping words which help to identify, or define, which helps to identify or define the nouns. Okay, so determiners are the helping words which help to identify or define the nouns we are speaking about. So determiners are the words which define the nouns. Okay, something is clicking. We have already done some grammar topics which work in this way, but see, determiners are the helping words which define the nouns. How so? It comes before the nouns. Okay, often it comes before the nouns and it adds some information to the nouns. It defines the nouns. Okay, determiners has the job to identify or define the nouns by coming before it and changing its meaning. Its basic work is to add some information. Okay, so determiners add some information to nouns by coming before it, and it changes the meaning of the nouns. The nouns that we are talking about, we are speaking about in a sentence. So determiners are the helping word. It helps by defining and identifying the nouns better. It adds something to the nouns. So this is the work of determiners. We will see that what determiners are, what are the kinds of determiners, and what is the work of determiners in detail. So this is clear. The determiners are the helping words which add something to the nouns. It comes often before the nouns and it works as to define or to identify the nouns we are speaking about. are the kinds of determiners and what is its work. We will now take a look at some of the kinds of determiners. I have already discussed that don't get confused with articles and determiners. Articles are a kind of determiners. Okay, so we have a few kinds of determiners. We have in your course 8 kinds of determiners. So we are going to discuss them all. So see, here we have the first kind of determiners, that is the quantifiers. Okay, second is the graded quantifiers. The third is numbers and ordinals, and the last of this part is the demonstrative. We will discuss 4 more. So all in all there are 8. Here we have the first 4. So let's come to the first one, the quantifiers. Okay, so what are quantifiers? As you can see from the word itself, quantifiers here, quantify. Okay, so it is related to quantity, as you can see from the word. So when the determiner tells about the quantity of a noun, then it is a quantifier. Okay, see example: a little, a few, a lot, much, many, some, etc. Okay, so all of these are the quantifiers. We are getting to know the quantity of the noun. There were a few boys in the match. There are a lot of cars parked in the garden. So cars is the noun and a lot is the determiner. It is defining that how many cars are there? A lot of cars are there. So in a way it is defining the noun car, and it is the quantifier. It is a determiner and it is a quantifier. Okay. Now we have the second, the graded determiners. Okay. So what are graded quantifiers? Sorry, graded quantifiers. So you know the quantifiers which tells us about the quantity of a noun or a noun phrase. So here we have the graded. We grade them like we have done in adjectives, the superlative, comparative, all that. So here also the noun is graded. There are many people in the rally of Congress. But there are more people in the rally of Aam Aadmi Party. But there are the most number of people in the rally of BJP. So here we are grading the quantity. Okay, so it is the graded quantifiers we are using. There are many people in a rally. There are more people in the second rally, and most of the people are in the second rally. So it is graded quantifiers. Okay, these are all graded quantifiers. Okay, now coming to the third, the numbers and ordinals. You know what are numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, all that. Okay, how many boys are there? There are 3 boys. How many girls are in your section? There are 37 girls in my section. Okay, so the numbers, so the noun girls is defined by the number 37. Okay, so it is a determiner. Then what are ordinals? You must have heard that he came first in the race. She came second in the race. So all these are called ordinals. First, second, third, fourth, all that. When we grade the participation of some noun, when we differentiate between some noun on the basis of their position, their placement, then it is ordinal. He came first in the race. She came last in the race. Sorry, she came 10th in the race. Okay, all that are ordinals. Now we have the last demonstrative. These we have done in adjective as well and pronouns as well. So this you all know. These, that, those, many, which demonstrate some noun. When we are talking about a noun and we are demonstrating the noun. This boy is Rohan. Then it is the determiner. And what kind of determiner it is? It is the demonstrative determiner. Okay, so these were the first 4 kinds of determiners. We will now see the rest 4 of the determiners. Class. So now here we have the last 4 kinds of determiners. We have already discussed the first 4, that were the quantifiers, the graded quantifiers, okay, the demonstratives, okay, that we have done. So now we have the last 4 of the quantifiers. So we have already done the graded quantifiers, number ordinals and demonstrative. Now we will see what are the last 4 or the next 4 kinds of determiners. So here we have the first or the 5th kind of determiners, that is the interrogatives. So what are interrogatives? You all know that the word which asks the question. See, interrogative words, what, whose, which, etc. All these are interrogative determiners which ask some question. Okay, the possessive, which shows some possession, that this thing belongs to us or someone. Okay, belongingness is shown by the possessives. See, my, this is my book. Our, this is our house. Your, that is your bed. His, that is his shirt. Her, that is her umbrella. Okay, so when we show some belongingness, some possession, so we use these determiners, and these are used before a noun. Okay, now we have the distributives. Each, every, either, neither. These are called distributive determiners. How? That each or one of you must bring your own book. Every student in the class is a good student. Either of you can give the answer. Neither of the boys are able to answer my question. All of the students are answering properly. So these are distributives. We are distributing the quantity, the amount of the persons, the noun involved. Okay, so this way it is also a determiner. Articles. This is a very important determiner. Article, we often get confused that it is the determiner only, but it is a kind of a determiner. See, a and the. It has been studied from the very beginning. We must have been taught from the from the very beginning. So a and the. Where to use a? A is used before the consonant. The n is used before the vowels, and the is used, as you know, about some specific person, place. Okay, so a book, an umbrella, the Taj Mahal. Okay, so this is the use of article that we have been studying from the beginning. So this is the use of article as an determiner. A book. He has a book. So it is used as a determiner. An umbrella. She has got an umbrella. We are going to visit the Taj Mahal. So these are working as the determiners. These are defining or identifying the nouns. This is the work of determiners, to identify or to define the noun. So the is identify the Taj Mahal. We are going to the Taj Mahal. She is reading a book. She is having an umbrella. Okay, so all these are working as a determiner. So these are the kind of determiners. Articles are also a category of determiners. So we have studied the 8 kinds of determiners here. What are those? First, we studied the quantifiers. What are the quantifiers? Which tells something about the quantity. Graded quantifiers, which grades the quantity. We were going to a rally. Many people were there in that rally, but more people were there in the other rally. Most of the people have gone to the different rally. Okay, so graded quantifiers. Third, we have seen the numbers or ordinals. We have 3 students in our section who are very intelligent. Okay, 3, the numbers. No, the number 3 is identifying the students, the noun. The ordinals, she came first in the race. Okay, the boy who came first. Okay, the girl. The race began at this time, and Anjali, who came first? Anjali came first. Okay, so who came first? Anjali. So first is also a kind of a determiner. It is a ordinal. Then we have seen the ordinal. Then we have seen the fourth category, that was the demonstrative. This is my book. That is your umbrella. That book is mine. So before a noun, it is a determiner. Then we have seen the fifth one here, interrogatives. What, whose, which. Then we have seen the possessives, my, or, your. Then we have seen the distributives, each, every, either. Then we have seen at last the articles, a, and the. So the 8 are, repeat after me, quantifiers, graded quantifiers, numbers or ordinals, demonstratives. Okay, then we have seen the interrogatives. Then we have seen the possessives. Then we have seen the distributives. Then at last comes the articles. So repeat: quantifiers, graded quantifiers, number ordinals, demonstratives, interrogatives, possessives, distributives, and articles. So these 8 you have to learn by heart. Okay, so these were the few kinds of determiners that we have done in this part of the video. Here we have the usage of determiners. Okay, we have done the definition of determiner, we have done the kinds of determiners, and now we will see that where to use those kind of determiners. Okay, then we will do an exercise, and our chapter for today will be concluded. The first part will be concluded, and we will meet again in the next part. So here we have the first usage of the determiner. Okay, what are the determiners we are seeing? A, little, and little is here. So what kind of determiner it is? You can comment. It is which kind? Okay, so a, little, and little. Little is used in negative sense. Okay, whenever you are using little, it is used in negative sense, and it means not much. Okay, for example, there is little chances of rain. Okay, there are little chances of rain. So not much chances are there that rain could come. Okay, so there are little chances of rain. Now we have a little. So a little is used in positive sense. First one, little, is used in negative sense, and it means not much. There are little chances of rain. And here we have a little, which is used in positive sense, and it means some. There is a little hope that we can win the match. Okay, there is a little hope. There is a little hope that we can win a match. So there is some hope that we can defeat the opponents. Okay, so these are two, little and a little. Little is used in negative sense, it means not much. A little is used in positive sense, it means some. Now we have a few and few. So first we see few. Okay, few is used in negative sense, and it means not many. Okay, few is used in a negative sense, and it means not many. Few of the students are very dull. Few of the students are very dull. So not many students are dull, so it is used in the negative sense. A few of the students are brilliant, so it is used in a positive sense, and some, it means some. A few of the students are brilliant. Okay, got it? Now we have a lot of is used in positive sentences, and a lot of students have got great marks. Okay, so it is used in the positive way. Now we have much and many. Much is used in the negative sense, and it is used for the singular uncountable nouns. We have already done countable and uncountable nouns in nouns exercise, in nouns chapter, so you all know. So much is used in negative sense, and it is used with singular uncountable nouns. Okay. Now we have many. Many is adjective number and it shows number. Okay. So many of the students are present. So it is showing the number and it is adjective. What is the quality of students? That they are many. Okay. So these are a few uses of determiners. We have seen a little, few, a few, a lot of, much and many. So few more are there. We will discuss in this video only. You can read from the book also. There are a few examples by which you can understand better, and then we will move on to the exercise A. So we will discuss few more of the usage of determiners. Then we will conclude our chapter with the exercise. So here we have the concluding part of your topic, and after that we will conclude the video with the exercise A. So we have already seen few usage of the determiners. Here we have few more usage of the determiners. Then we will move to the exercise A, and then our video will be completed. So let's see few more usage of determiners. Some more usage. Each and every. Here we have each and every. Both are adjective numbers. So each means one of the two things, and every is used when number is indefinite. So each may be taken as a single unit. Okay, when we are singling out everyone, so each of the student has to pass the exam. Okay, every one of you must bring your notebooks. Okay, so when we don't know the exact number, the number is indefinite. We are saying, we don't say that 37 of the students must bring. We say every one of you. Okay. Notebooks. How many students brought the notebooks? Notebook was brought by every student. Okay. So see, some and any, they are the adjectives of quantity. As you can see, some is used in the positive sense and interrogative sense. For example, did you give some food to the beggar? Okay, so it is in the interrogative sense. Okay, and it is used in the positive sense. Some of the boys of our class were absent. Okay, so it is used in a positive sentence. We are not using don't, doesn't. Okay, we are not using the negative words here. We have the any here now. Any is used in the negative form, and it is used in the interrogative form as well. Okay, so here we have at the last either and neither. Either, as you can see from the word, that one or the other or both. Okay, either of you can do this work. Okay, so we are talking about either one or the both. Either of the boys can do it. Either you go out or I can go out. Neither is used in the negative form, as we say that neither you can do this work nor he can do this work. Okay, so it is used in the negative form. So these are a few uses of determiners. Read them well from your book, and if any confusion is there, you can always ask. So we will now quickly move ahead to the exercise. So we have seen a few uses of the determiners. We have seen the kinds of determiners. We have seen the definition. Now we will do the exercise A, and in the next video we will see the articles. Okay, so move to the exercise A in your book. I will explain you how to do the exercise, and we will do it together. We will do one or two sentences, and the rest you can do on your own. Here we have the concluding part of your video, the last part of your video. We will do the exercise A. Rest of the exercises will be done in the in the concluding video of the chapter, the last part of the chapter, the concluding part of the chapter that I will post next time. So till then we have to do only one exercise, and all the other exercises would be done in the concluding video. So here we have exercise A based on whatever we have studied in this video. So I will solve the 4 sentences out of all the sentences for you, and the rest of the sentences would be done by you on your own. So here we have the exercise A. Fill in the blanks with correct determiners given in the brackets. So we have the sentences in which there is a blank, and there are 2 options in the brackets. You have to choose the correct one out of the 2. So first sentence is, there was dash water in the pitcher. Okay, so we have 2 choices, some and little, and there was some water in the pitcher. It is also correct, and there was little water in the pitcher. It is also correct, but you must put little here because in the picture shown in your book also there is only a little water shown in the picture. So you will put little because it is used to show, to indicate that a small amount is left. Okay, so if we would have chosen some, then it would have become that there was plenty of water left in the pitcher. Second, how dash places did you visit? And the options are many and much. So what would you choose? So much is used with uncountable nouns. Okay, the thing you can't count. There is much rice on this plate, but you can't count the number of rice. Okay, so how many places did you visit? Because many is used with countable nouns. You can count the number of places you visit. So how many places did you visit? Third, dash students were absent on the rainy day. Options are many and a few. So both can be put here. Many students were absent on the day. That means on the rainy day. That means all of these students, most of these students. And if we say that a few, that means only a few students were absent and the rest of the class was present. So it is up to you. I have picked many. Many students were absent because as it was a rainy day and many students were absent. Dash knowledge is a dangerous thing, and we have 2 options, a few and little. Knowledge can't be counted. Okay, you cannot count the number of knowledge that you have. Is it so? So you will put little. Little knowledge is a dangerous thing. A few means you can count it. Okay, a few means 3% of knowledge. So it is not a countable noun. So we will put little over here. Rest of the sentences you have to do on your own. I have explained 4 out of those. So these are very easy. Just use your brain that what can come in the bracket, and we will meet again soon in the next video, and we will do the rest of the exercises in that video. But for now, you have to note down what you have to do. You have to note down first the definition of determiner. Second, kinds of determiner. And the usage, you just study from your book. You don't need to note down the usage of determiners. So definitions and kinds would be noted in your grammar notebook, and the exercises would be done in your grammar book. Exercise A you will do with this video, and rest of the exercises you will do with the next video, the concluding video. So I hope that whatever I have taught you was simple and you have got everything. And if you have any confusion, you can write in the comment section, or you can contact me personally. Okay, so feel free to ask and complete all your work timely. We will interact again soon in the next video. Sorry, not interact. We will interact through other mediums soon. That is in our mind. So we will interact. We will try to interact through call. Okay, so watch the videos properly so that you can do all the exercises, and watch the video till last. Do subscribe to the channel, like the videos, and share your queries. Okay, till that next video, take care of yourself, complete all your work, and we will meet again soon. So you were watching PTO classes. I am Aman, and have a good time. Keep on learning.